What up, guys? This is
Cheevo, guys.
back here again with another video. Today, we're going to be focused on a subject that has been requested for quite a while now, and that is what rules does Microsoft have in place for these developers in regards to adding and updating achievements? This seems to be a really controversial subject in the achievement community recently. About half of people are really excited for extra gamer score, and the other half of people think that the achievement community is tanking because of all of these easy achievements. I tend to be on the other half that I'm really excited about the easy achievements. I don't know why people would not be excited about easy achievements, but anyhow, that's a whole nother debate. All I'm here to do is just tell you what the rules are in regards to adding and updating achievements in these games, because there tends to be a lot of people that think that Microsoft has no sort of quality control when it comes to their achievements, but they definitely do. It's not that Zyttilon is taking advantage or exposing the achievement system. They're just taking advantage of something that Microsoft has allowed. It's straight up in the rules that all of these developers get from Microsoft. So I think it's more of the case that there's a ton of developers that just don't value the achievement and trophy system. A lot of the developers just look at the achievement system as a checklist of something that they have to prepare for their game. They don't think that it brings any value or that it will affect their sales at all. But achievements and trophies do affect sales, clearly. Now, I was able to get a hold of the PDF that all of the developers and publishers get in regards to setting up their achievements and the rules that follow. I'm going to be diving into this, but first, I want to point out a few things. A few years ago, developers and publishers actually had to pay a fee to put out one of their updates or patches, and this discouraged them from doing so. So a lot of the time, it didn't make financial sense for them to prepare that patch and release it because they had to pay for it. So that is why a lot of games didn't get patched back in the day, because if they didn't think that the sales were going to boost enough off of that update, then it didn't make financial sense for them to pay for it. Next, I want to talk about trophy hunting, because I've seen a lot of people saying that achievement hunting is tanking and they want to switch to trophy hunting because trophy hunting is so much better. But let's check out what's going on with trophy hunting, because again, we have people complaining about getting an additional 1000 gamer score in Xbox games. Well, little do you guys know, or maybe you do know, PlayStation has had stacks with Ratalaika for years now. As you can see, Duck Souls, it has a stack for Asia, it has a stack for Asia on the Vita, it has a stack for Europe, Europe on the Vita, and then just the Vita version. This means that you can get 6 platinum trophies in the same game. Yes, that's right, you can get 6 platinum trophies in most of these old Ratalaika games that have Vita stacks, but the Vita has been discontinued as well as the digital store, so they don't do that anymore. So let's take a look at a modern day Ratalaika game on PlayStation. It still has 5 stacks. You have Freddy Spaghetti Europe, Freddy Spaghetti Europe on PlayStation 4, Freddy Spaghetti Japan, and Freddy Spaghetti PS4. So yes, they have stacks for the PS4 version and the PS5 version. That's the non-named version. So yeah, I'm just trying to compare apples with apples. If Ratalaika started releasing 5 different achievement stacks for all of their games, people would go nuts, especially considering they charge extra for each of them. Nobody would want to purchase a game 5 times to get 5,000 achievement score. So considering that could be the case, I feel like we should be pretty grateful when a developer decides to put in the effort to updating their game up to 5,000 gamer score, especially if it's for free. Anyhow, let's go ahead and dive into this Microsoft document that shows the rules that developers have for applying achievements to their games. Okay, so starting off at the top, achievements and awards. The following requirements apply to titles that offer achievements and awards on Xbox Live. All games targeting Xbox One are required to have achievements and meet the following requirements. Demos are not allowed to have achievements, however, they have the option of supporting hero stats. I think demos and trial versions are different. Trials are allowed to have achievements. Anyhow, on to the next subject. It says achievements and gamer score, XR-055. Titles that offer Xbox Live achievements must provide the required number of achievements and their associated gamer score at launch. Titles are permitted to add achievements or gamer score at any time after launch with or without corresponding new content, but they cannot exceed title-based or calendar-based limits. A single achievement cannot exceed 200 gamer score, and all achievements in the title must be achievable. Well, that last part is really interesting considering we have a ton of games with unobtainable achievements. So yeah, if for some reason you're having nightmares about 500-point achievements or a 1,000-point achievement, it's never going to happen. That would be abusing the system. The most that they can make an achievement worth is 200 gamer score these days. Previously in the Xbox 360 days, we did have achievements that were larger than that, but with updated rules, the max is 200 gamer score. Anyhow, as you can see, the minimum achievements at launch is 10, the maximum achievements at launch is 100. The max amount of gamer score it can have at launch is 1000. Now you can have semi-annual additions of a maximum of 100 achievements worth 1000 gamer score. The lifetime limit is 500 achievements total worth 5000 gamer score. It also says at the bottom, note, semi-annual means January to June and July to December. So let me break that down for you guys. A developer or publisher can add 1000 gamer score every 6 months. However, that does not mean that there needs to be a 6-month gap in between updates. They basically get a credit for an update twice a year. Once in between January and June, and once in between July and December. So technically, they could have released a 2000 gamer score update at the end of December, and now that it's January, they get a new credit for another update. So even though they released the 2000 gamer score updates just a month or 2 months ago, they have a brand new credit to release an update now that it is past January 1st. So you're going to start seeing updates for 3000 gamer score games on all the Zytlan games, and then I think once it's past June, they get their next credit for another update. So in July, you'll start to see updates for the 4000 gamer score update. And a year from now, once we get to January 2022, if the trend continues, it would be updated to 5000 gamer score after January 1st, 2022. Now, did I see this coming? No, I honestly didn't. You guys may think I did, but I really did not. Originally, I was simply trying to connect Grim Talon with Zytlan so they were aware of how to update their games to 2000 gamer score. I really never thought it would become this, and honestly, I'm not complaining at all. I'm definitely on the side where I can't even find a good reason why I would complain about some free extra gamer score. I mean, they're charging you $5 or less for a game. You get the base 1000 gamer score, and you're telling me they're going to add 4000 gamer score in free updates, and you're going to complain about 5000 gamer score. Ultimately, I think Zytlan said it best in their interview with TrueAchievements.com. They said that they're not abusing the gamer score system, that other developers are just underusing it because they simply do not care that much about gamer score. I think if we've learned anything from this, it's why do we still have unobtainable achievements? These developers and publishers do not have to pay to put out their patch or update, and they have an opportunity to update their achievements. There's nothing blocking them from doing so. So I really think that some of these developers need to put in check in terms of fixing their games and making sure that they don't have any unobtainable achievements. Alright, so next it says, no additional purchases required for base achievements, XR-057. Titles must provide a way for a user to earn all achievements defined by the base title without being required to purchase additional in-title content. Achievements must be unlocked through in-game actions, gameplay, and/or experiences. Titles must not provide players alternative options that unlock achievements directly without corresponding gameplay activity. A non-exhaustive list of disallowed options are a real money purchase, in-game cheat codes, console or menu options. These options may be used to reduce the difficulty of gameplay required to unlock achievements. So basically what I think this is saying is they can't make a cheat code that unlocks all of the achievements right away. That would be abusing the system. You have to have the cheat code that basically makes the game easier, doesn't necessarily unlock all of the achievements right away. Obviously, this is a little controversial when it comes to console commands, as it appears that Microsoft right here is encouraging developers not to include console commands that unlock achievements, which is interesting because it still happens. And don't freak out if you've done anything with console commands before. These are the rules that Microsoft has set in place for the developer, not you, the player. Alright, and next we have achievements across multiple titles or platforms, XR-058. Achievements must not be shared across titles. When a single title is supported across different platforms by using the same title ID, a title must share the same set of achievements and can, at their discretion, have platform-specific achievements. Okay, so what I think it's saying here is that if you release a Windows 10 version of your game, it has to have the same achievement list as the Xbox version. If anything, you can add achievements that are specific to the PC version, but you cannot change any of the achievements. And then our final subject is modifying active achievements, XR-060. After an achievement has been published to users, it cannot be removed, nor can its unlock rules or rewards be changed. Achievement text strings, name, description, or art icon's background can be modified. Now, this is very interesting because, as most of us know, before Zyttalon even started adding 1000 gamer score extra to their games, they had made the base 1000 gamer score easy, changing the achievements that had already existed. From what I'm reading here, it turns out this is actually against the rules for developers. And oddly enough, I literally just got an email from Zyttalon guys saying that Microsoft has asked them to revert the easy achievements in the base 1000 gamer score back to the original achievements. This will not change how easy the achievements are on the second 1000 gamer score or even the third 1000 gamer score, just the base 1000 gamer score, because those were normally harder and they were changed to being easy. So if you haven't yet, go and download all of the Zyttalon games and play the base 1000 gamer score before the achievements get hard again. Other than that, the updates should still be easy in regards to the second 1000 gamer score, the third 1000 gamer score, and maybe eventually the fourth and fifth 1000 gamer score. And that about wraps up this little PDF that I got with these achievement rules, guys. So these are all of the rules that developers and publishers have in regards to setting up the achievements in their game. If you learned something today, let me know down in the comments below. Other than that, as always, I'd like to give a huge thank you to all of my Patreon subscribers. We just hit 21 patrons. I'd like to give a special shout out to everybody in the biggest fan club, including TimG84, AOJ, Blackbird, and Kegger101. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe.